We're looking at a mostly quiet weekend, and then things could get a little more interesting Sunday night to Monday morning. At this point, we are not looking at a major blockbuster snowstorm or anything like that. However, some light snow will be moving through tomorrow night, not tonight. In fact, most of the weekend will be quiet as temperatures on both mornings with those patchy black ice conditions out there. So just use some caution on the walk to the car, very similar to what we've seen the past several mornings. Tomorrow night into Monday morning, at this point it looks like light snow, but we still need to monitor this. A few of the computer models that we use are being a little more aggressive with this Sunday night into Monday morning snowfall. Watching Thursday carefully, a storm looks likely, but much like the storm a few days ago, it's precipitation type that's still in question. Looks like we'll see a combination of both snow and rain, and when that changeover occurs really makes the final call on snowfall amount, so we will keep an eye on that. But it does look like some mixing to rain will occur during that storm, which arrives towards the end of next week. In the meantime, we take a look at live Pinpoint Doppler 12. No precipitation showing up for now. And on our city cam, it's a cold and quiet morning out there with those temperatures still running pretty chilly. 12 in Smithfield, 14 Providence, 20 Newport, 18 New Bedford, 17 in Westerly. How about 0 in Willimantic, Connecticut? So definitely the type of morning if you're heading out early where you need the hats, gloves, mittens. Gloves or mittens. I like gloves, but hey, you make the call on that. Satellite pictures showing a front pushing through from the west. High pressure will push in some breezes from the west today, but I'm not overly concerned with this front. It'll just give us some clouds by the time we get to the afternoon. That is about it. All right, let's talk about tomorrow night. We are actually going to start this clock tomorrow morning. Now, most of tomorrow afternoon looks dry. We'll start to see some clouds increase. And then we're looking for some light snow to arrive anytime after 6 or 7 p.m. You can see I'm stopping this at midnight, and the blue represents where the snow will be. Now, this particular computer model gives us some darker shades of blue, and this is a region where we could see some moderate to heavier bands of snow pushing through. Now, there'll be brief moderate to heavy bands of snow, but when you get something like that, you can always get a quick coating of snow on the roads and visibilities can drop. So we could see some briefly poor travel conditions. But I'm not overly concerned right now with the Monday morning commute because by 7 o'clock in the morning, it looks like the bulk of this is out of here. So for now, we're not going to do too much with the Monday morning commute in terms of issuing, alerts or anything like that. But stay tuned because a lot could change with this storm as it evolves as we approach the second half of the weekend. In terms of amounts, this is my early call. Keep in mind, this will probably be changing as I look at more and more information. Right now, going with a dusting to 2 inches of snow. But if some of those more aggressive computer models verify, we could see some 3-inch strips here showing up, especially closer down to the shore. So again, please do not let this be the last forecast that you see, as some adjustments will likely have to be made. Still a decent amount of uncertainty with that forecast. We backtrack to this afternoon, and we're looking dry, increasing clouds after around 1 o'clock with a temperature of 30, 27 by 5 o'clock. Breezes between about 5 to 15 miles an hour, so occasionally those wind chills, not too comfortable out there, especially this morning. In terms of temperatures by location, not a huge difference out there today. You can see at noontime we're pretty much in the upper 20s, making a run at the low 30s before dipping back into the teens as we head into tonight. So there is that snow Sunday night into Monday morning. Tuesday and Wednesday are quiet, and then of course it's Thursday we're keeping an eye on, with starting things as snow potentially going over to some rain. Again, we are way too far out to make final calls on accumulations for that Thursday event, but something we will be watching carefully. And then Friday, it looks like some slightly milder air tries to move in here with temperatures into the upper 30s. So it continues to be very busy over here in the Weather Center, and we'll keep you updated on that snow for tomorrow night.
And Pete, you brought up a very interesting debate, the gloves versus mittens.
Yeah, what do you like?
I like the gloves, but they have to have that the fingertips so you can use the phones.
Oh, you like the texting gloves. I have a pair of those now. I do like
those. They're not very warm.
Yeah, sometimes they're too cold, so I'm like, why do I even have these things on? But I agree, those are pretty cool.
Thanks, Pete.
Yep.
After a tragic skiing accident this past week,